Alrighty, dear. No, you are not slow. These are just dropping into conversations, and the history is not necessarily explained. I'm not sure if this comment was left on video 1 or 2, but either way, it's just dropping into a conversation between a couple that the couple knows the history, but the audience doesn't necessarily know the history. So you are not SLOW, my friend. What's good, John Lonnie Appleton? I am a healthy family advocate. If that is something that you're interested in, please consider following, commenting, joining the community. We are really building something special over here. To your comments, some of it I got, but the box. So I have said in the past with my husband that I love him enough that I'm willing to struggle with him. And if we struggle all the way down to a cardboard box, I'm willing to struggle up to the cardboard box. And then, of course, he responds and says, I ain't ever going to be that low. But the history behind that is I have a love and a bond with my husband so deeply that he doesn't have to worry about if the money gets funny, I'm going to go somewhere. He doesn't have to worry about, having to stay in this specific space of financial earnability or whatever, or his wife is gone. You know what I'm saying? There's some men who are out there who are really just grinding out just so they could keep their wife, because they know that their wife is only with them for one thing. And I am assuring my husband by saying I'm down with you to a cardboard boxes, I ain't with you for your money, and the goal is for me to make more money than you, and you turn you into my booski, and I'm Captain Saving with my cape. So just know that we here. We down like 2, 3, 4 flat tires. Yeah, 4 flat tires. I always say 2. We need 4. Unless it's a bike. And then the duct tape to the wall. Okay, in my 20s, I met hung around Mike Tyson's crew. Not with Mike Tyson. I met Mike Tyson a couple times. He actually called me, and when he was on the phone, his voice really sounds like that. And when he called me, he was like, this is Mike. I was like, no, it ain't. Who's playing on my phone? No, that's really his voice. Anyway, so we went to this club, and me and Mike Tyson were supposed to hook up. And yes, I was out here robbing Givens. And his bodyguard, his security, because he's had so many lawsuits in the past, his security was just trying to prep me for, okay, if you do hook up with this man, these are the potential things that you're going to encounter. And he said, what if, and he may just have been being ridiculous. I don't know if Mike Tyson does this, but now that I know when men get power, they do ridiculous stuff, probably women too. But anyway, he was like, what if Mike duct tapes you to the wall and snatches your asshole hairs out? Are you down for that? Like, you had to sign a disclosure and all kinds of things with Mike back in the day. I don't know about today, but that's where those 2 comments come from. You are not SLOW. It's very important for us to realize that we are missing the mark as guardians. I don't like to use the word parent anymore, because we are truly guarding over these souls. Like, they're not ours. They're not our property, even though I feel I own all 4 of mine. But I know that they're not mine. They're not mine to control. They're mine to help guide to wherever it is they're going. I'm just a stop along their journey. What's good, y'all? Lonnie Appleton here. If you have a couple of minutes, I am a healthy family advocate, and if that is something that you're interested in, please feel compelled to follow, join the community, comment, and really join the sisterhood and brotherhood and just the family village that we are creating over here. We are healing the family. And this comment aligns with what I said in my video. When I think of my mother, I think of how hard she was. I think of how, she liked to party. I think about all this other stuff. But when I stop and think about the times that she actually mothered me. Now, what is mothering? Mothering is actually showing up for your kids. It's when your kid wants something or needs something, you provide it for them. You don't just say, go figure it out, and I'm guilty of doing those things. I could not wait for my kids to become independent of me, so I no longer had to fix their meals, or I no longer had to tie their shoes, or I no longer had to do those things. But because I'm in another space as a mother with my 2 younger ones, I have a soon-to-be 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, I love, hey, lean on me as much as you need it. I rushed all of my children to potty train, mostly because society, especially the black culture, that baby's still in diapers? Yes, my baby's still in diapers. What's that got to do with you? But it wasn't until talking to other mothers, actually non-black mothers, who were like, you know what? That baby gonna figure out in their time. And I stopped stressing my kid out, and I stopped stressing myself out about public perception, and actually allowed my kid to have the joy of learning how to use the bathroom on their own. So yes, we have to make sure that we are mothering our children, because they sit back and they reflect on us. What are they going to remember? Are they going to remember how hard you were, how loud you were, how fun-loving you were? Or are they going to remember the times that you showed up for them? And showing up isn't just going to their recitals and their games. Showing up is being a friend to your child, not one of their little friends, but being a friend, because being a friend is being a support. Being a friend is being available to them. Being a friend is teaching them how to be a friend. When your child cries, they cry on your shoulder. When your child laughs, they can't wait to come tell you about it. That's what mothering is, and we need to make sure that we're doing that. Otherwise, we are setting our kids out to be the next adults that are out seeking that from other people. And that's where these tough relationships come from. How is Cat Williams the king of underground comedy when he's commercial? You think he's underground? How am I watching him on Netflix and the nigga is underground? Underground is underground.
Underground no more?
I know, so why is he the king? Why can't he get a new title? Because clearly he ain't the king of underground anymore. Anyway, I got here because the volume on the TV needs to get turned up and somebody needs to turn it up.
You do it, Mom. You can do it by yourself.
And somebody needs to turn it up.
You do it by yourself.
See, under the old regime, I could say that and he would get up and turn it up for me. But under this new stuff, my powers... Stop. Under this new regime, before I was interrupted,
This is a cow.
my manipulation skills don't work, and it really is doing something to me, because I was benefiting from the brokenness. Like, I was winning in the brokenness. And now that we're kind of fixing stuff, somebody should turn the TV up, babe.
You do that, Mom. You do it.
What if I wanted you to turn the TV up? Would you turn the TV up?
Yeah.
See? Even the 5-year-old would turn the TV up.
I will do it for no. Yeah, do it for me, Dad. Let me smell your heart.
Does the whole block know they're dating?
No, Michael told me, he walked up to me and said, my girlfriend. And then he said, oh, I called her boyfriend. And then he said, we give each other kisses on the forehead.
Thank you. I just had to complain to y'all. That's my new manipulation tactic. That's my new tool for my toolbox. Because all my old shit don't work no more. Go team.
I don't public, make the scene. I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you, I got this ring. Gobble me.